Hi, I'm Shane.
I'm Kelsey.
And that's Dixie.
And we're Love Hut for Life. We've been living in our self-built truck camper for 48 weeks now.
And this week has been all about finishing up a 6-week-long project of working on the house and packing up and getting out of Alabama.
Yeah, guys, we're coming to you from Destin, Florida right now. And we hope that you enjoy this video as much as we enjoy making it for you. We woke up Saturday morning itching to get back on the road and knowing that we still had several more projects that we needed to get done before we could make that happen.
Mostly trim work and making better use of the storage space we currently have.
This giant cubby hole holds everything when we're driving, but the top of it holds everything while we're parked. So making this door allows us a new avenue of getting to our stuff without having to move everything out of the way.
The next morning, we were up bright and early playing with our little buddy Adzo.
But he's still very adamantly telling her that she does not live in the Love Hut and that she's not coming with us. We'll see, guys. I'm still trying.
I got to work rebuilding our bottom step in an effort to make more storage space, and hopefully it'll be a toolbox.
And I got to work harvesting wood to finish out that project.
I wanted my tools to be easily accessible and also blend in with the house. I think this will work.
I worked on using some spray foam to make this window a little bit more windproof.
Even though we currently don't have any leaks, I took this opportunity to get on the roof and replace our old silicone with a better adhering sealant to keep any from forming.
Well, I got this mess cleaned up so that when he got down from there, we could curl up by the fire together and enjoy a few beers with our friend John who stopped by. The extra time in town also allowed Shane to get a couple extra days of work in building fences. But Monday, me and Dixie were stuck inside because it was raining all day long. He eventually made his way home to us, and I did a little singing for my supper.
Next day was my official last day of digging holes.
I stayed back and got to work staining and putting back together everything that Shane had been building over the weekend. Dixie seems to approve of the wider bottom step, and I approve of it because now every inch of space is being used for storage. The bottom step is a toolbox. The middle step holds our electrical system, including our charge controller, inverter, and access to our battery panels.
The next morning, she had me all to herself and immediately put me on to organizing all my tools.
got started on this giant pile of clothes, making them fit neatly into these 4 drawers. With the foam cured, it was time to razor blade it smooth and get it painted, along with the front window. Just like the rest of the white on the house, we're not actually using paint, we're using elastomeric, the same bucket that we use to seal the roof and make it waterproof. We did take a midday break because some of our favorite tiny humans were down at Meemaw's house.
We may not have our own kids, but my brother's kids have my heart.
We also got to install our plug-in to the truck. This is going to allow us to charge off of our alternator when solar just isn't a thing due to weather or shade or whatever the instance might be.
Thursday was our last day to work on the house, so we were up bright and early burning our scrap wood and getting those last windows sealed.
I got everything travel ready and organized inside, including the things that we decided to bring with us this time that were left behind before.
Seeing we're going to be gone for a few days, we went ahead and added all of our weather sealant as well as a final coat of paint to anywhere our fingers are going to be touching, and then sealed it up with clear coat.
Impressed with everything that we've accomplished over our time in Alabama. The house looks so much better now and looks a whole lot more like we originally intended for it to look before running out of time during the original build.
It was time to leave it behind one last time for one more hutless adventure before we were back on the road living in our house full time.
We made our way down to Tuscaloosa, where, you guessed it, I have another cousin.
Kelsey's cousin Wanda and her husband Don were kind enough to let us use this trailer for one more logistical nightmare of Chris's to help him haul something across the South.
That meant ending our night at Lay Lake on Chris's back porch. We woke up to this absolutely beautiful view of the lake, but couldn't stay for long because we had places to be and a giant toy to go and retrieve. Alright guys, so we are heading way south, all the way down to Destin Beach.
From where we've been parked, that's about a 4.5 hour drive.
So these two have decided to go on a quest with me to go get this Tarzan boat, which is an entertainment flotation device. It's got trampolines, a slide, a high dive, and a rope swing. That's 32 foot long, 12 foot wide, and 16 feet tall. So we're gonna have to disassemble it all.
You mean that
by tomorrow?
Fit on a trailer?
Yeah, because it's not going to go anywhere. So it should be fun.
Yep, and all of that is going to go behind the boat that we went and picked up for him a couple weeks ago.
This guy's an innovator.
Chris's business ventures are never boring, and this one was no different. This thing is absolutely insane, and we're going to have a lot of fun taking it apart this weekend.
We worked for about 5 hours before we ran out of sun and had to come back the next morning for more. I hope you all enjoyed that as much as we did. Obviously, we're without the hut still this week, but we're on our way back to North Alabama to drop off Chris in this boat and pick up our house.
Yeah, guys, we can't wait to get back on the road, but we just want to take the time to thank each and every one of you that are following along. If you're looking for a new way to support us, definitely check out that Patreon page. We'll put a link in the comments below.
We'll see y'all next week.
Peace out, guys.
Bye, y'all.